Welcome everyone. My name is Anya. In this first lesson, I'm going to give you an important teaching on the mind, the true secrets of the mind, and how to use it properly. It's important you understand this concept, for you cannot remove yourself from the whole scheme of things. Now, most people don't really understand the mind, while some have a limited view of what the mind is. Now, I'm going to start with a quote from Charles Fillmore in his wonderful book, Prosperity, when he said, "Your mind is the one and only reality." You see, when you take your mind off yourself and place it in search for meaning, you will find your world will start to change. Now, most people view the world in terms of opportunity. Some view it in terms of growth, progress, abundance, while some others view it in terms of limitation, lack, and boredom. You know, as Henry David Thoreau said, we find only the world we look for. Now, what I want to do is shift your perception. When you shift your perception, now nobody will feel anything, which is none of their business. It's just that you yourself will see the world differently, entirely differently, and that will be reflected in your results, whether good or bad. Now, your mind is so extraordinary. There is no billions of minds on the planet. There's only one mind, and that is you use that mind. You're a manifestation of that mind. You come to a point whereby you are subject to laws. And I will talk what the laws are in another lesson. And as for now, your mind has two phases. And both phases are relational. They need each other. They must be in rapport with each other if you are to use it constructively and effectively. First is your conscious mind. The other is the subconscious or subjective mind. Your conscious mind is a part of you that is hearing me talk right now. You yourself know that you are a conscious being. You're not dead, obviously. And the fact that you know, you can make decision. Now, I make a video on decision in another lesson. You may want to check that out. But the fact that you can choose, all these conscious activities are necessary. The development of your conscious mind started when you were very little. And in that process arises what is called your objective faculty. That is, you correspond with the outside world as well as the inside world. For there's a marvelous world that exists within you. And the revelation, the recognition, the awareness of such a world enable you to do and to achieve anything without limitation. The other is your subconscious or your subjective mind. You might have heard the phrase, as a man sow, so shall he reap. Now, I heard this phrase a lot, but I never really understood it. You see, there's a deeper meaning behind this word. You remember when I said you come to a point whereby you are subject to laws. This is what James Allen in his wonderful book As a Man Thinketh. He calls this mind the garden. You all know when you plant a seed in the ground doesn't judge. It simply gives you back what you plant, whether it's a corn or a poison. It's absolutely impersonal. Not only impersonal, but also has within it infinite potentials not yet undreamed of. Yes, I'm talking about your subjective mind. You see, your subconscious mind, the soul, split itself into two parts. This is how your conscious part of you came about. And coming forth, it came with higher faculties. The faculty of the conscious had it identical in the subconscious and placed the conscious mind in charge. In other words, your conscious mind is a gatekeeper to your subconscious, and this is what makes you the highest form of life on the planet. Since spirit must create in order to express itself, and you are a spiritual being, so your part is to do the work that has to be done, knowing that you are working with laws, that these laws are unchanging. And when you work in harmony with it attracts the things you need when you learn how to work with it properly. Now stay with me for I'll be back with more important lesson. So bye for now.